the Aces to start out. Gray outside. Parker Tyus up top. Pass to Young. And both of these teams dealing with adversity. Injuries have been an issue.
Yeah, neither team is at full strength. They're having to be creative with how they manage their rosters.
Sometimes that turns to be a blessing in disguise, like when Tim joined the broadcast booth. Coaches put together some makeshift lineups that end up producing results, and also get some new players a bit of experience.
Here's Talbot. Pass to Young. Gray outside. Now Talbot. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Miles. Now here's McBride. Guarded by Young. Coffee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great concentration from Coffee inside, giving her all to secure the high percentage shot.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Now here's Miles. Right outside. Pass to Coffee. Miles. That's good, and it's Nia Coffee with the assist.
That's just fundamental basketball from Coffee. Nice job spotting the open teammate.
Now Talbot. Let's go with a three. No good on that shot. When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Parker Tyus with it. Coffee covering. Pass to Smith. It's stolen by Howard. Now Williams. The three. It's hauled in by the Aces.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Talbot. And she can't stop the run as that misses. The Lynx with the lead. Pass to Miles. Outside Howard. Here's McBride. Screen by Howard. For three, Kayla McBride. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
Well, there's the pressure that Smith puts on opponents. When Melissa gets the ball down low, it is so tough to stop her.
Two shots.
Shoot two.
The first one falls.
A walking double-double. 6'4" Melissa Smith is an impact player, has a major effect on games.
And that's good as she hits both shots. Here's Minnesota. Outside Williams. Pass to Coffee. Back to Williams. For three. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Takes her out to Gray. There's the triple. Offensive board. Back to Young. Pass to Gray. And here's Young. Clock at 6. Over McBride. Here's Smith. And finally, they hit one.
Such a high motor player. Melissa Smith, relentless on the boards.
Coffee outside. Here's Howard. Jacks up a 3. Jackie Young to rebound. Gray outside. Talbot. Off target with the 3. Outside Williams. Outside Howard. Fires the 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, that's the decisiveness you need to have on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Howard doesn't really second-guess her shot attempts.
Now here's Gray. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Back to Parker Tyus. Shoots over Coffee, and that's collected by Kayla McBride.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
The Aces trailing. Pass to Gray. Smith outside. Here's Young. And another miss by Las Vegas. Here's Minnesota. Outside Miles. McBride outside. Howard the screen. Courtney Williams for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Crash the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Miles. Now here's Howard. Courtney Williams for 3. A rebound by Parker Tyus. Now Gray. Here's Talbot. Back to Gray. To the wing on the left. Talbot, no good.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Miles. Lots of great players in this league, but guys, give me your favorites to watch.
Well, I got to go with the player everyone is coming out to see, Caitlin Clark. Her level of skill is just unreal.
Yeah, Clark hits 30-footers like they're nothing. And in the next trip, she's throwing a bullet pass. She is so much fun to watch.
And she can't get the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And she sinks the second. And here are the Aces now. It's a 10-point game. Back to Carter. Pass to Lloyd. Here's the 3. Minnesota grabs the miss. Here's Caldwell. Outside Howard. Now Caldwell. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Outside Miles. And the 3 off target. Here's Las Vegas, trailing by 10. From the arc, and Kennedy Carter gets the trifecta.
With her quick first step, Carter should always be able to get threes off. Defenders have to give her a little space or they'll get burned.
Now here's Miles. Here's Caldwell. And the Lynx miss again. Pass to Lloyd. Bell. Now Parker Tyus. Puts it up from 12. McCowan with the rebound. Now here's Miles. And here's Howard. Now McCowan, covered by Lloyd. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, come on. You think a little tap is going to stop McCowan? No way. She's just too tough.
Pass to Bell. Back to Lloyd. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2. The Lynx with the lead. Outside Miles. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Sinks the triple.
These teams, they don't look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first? Ouch.
Ryan, I hope this one gets closer. Jeez.
Now here is Lloyd. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Miles. Back to McBride. Off the mark there with the three. And the Aces with possession. Outside Lloyd. Here's Carter. Lets the three fly. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Yeah, Carter almost makes this look effortless. Plants her feet, drills it.
Outside Miles. To the middle. Howard. Carter with it. From 15 feet away. Again, Las Vegas.
Please don't take your eyes off her, because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Lynx on top. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Now here is McCowan. A nice shot there by Caldwell.
Fantastic dish from McCowan. Easy hoop for the team. Love it when a center can move the ball.
Pass to Lloyd. Back to Carter. And here's Turner. Here's Bell. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Caldwell. Williams. And the Lynx, another three.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off a pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Here's Gray. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. One thing a lot of WNBA fans talk about is how sharp the defense is in this league.
And I think that illustrates what a strong team mentality there is across the board. Individual stats really come second. Titles and team accolades, those come first.
And we see it in the passing, too. You're not going to find better assist work than you do in the WNBA. Well, Gray shows effort and intensity on both offense and defense. I'd say she's one of the better two-way players in the league.
Now here's Coffey. She's got 5. Court Queen, Gray defending. Outside Williams with the shot. Again, Minnesota.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And it's Gray missing.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Williams. She's got 11. Coffee left side. Kennedy Carter with the steal. And that one drops.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Here's Bell. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You know, she's not going to miss those very often, even for deep. The D has to close down on her.
Now here's Court Queen. They've got a 9-point lead. Coffee outside. Puts up a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Confident stroke from downtown. Nia Coffee can really hit those.
Outside Carter. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Outside Lloyd. Bell. Lloyd. She's guarded by Williams. And the aces, another three.
And Lloyd is a proficient three-point shooter, which is probably why she takes these in bunches.
Back to Williams. This one for three. Another three for Minnesota.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball. Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
"18 feet out, and it's Minnesota scoring again."
Feels like the rest of the basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. She still uses this part of the court.
Back to Gray. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Now here is McCowan. Here's Coffee. Kept alive. Good. First shot, first basket.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Outside Carter. Turner a screen. Will it go? Carter misses. And here's McCowan. Outside Williams. Screen by McCowan. Fires for three. Courtney Williams, and that's good.
Another one for Williams. She can do so many different things with the ball, it makes her hard to guard.
Timeout called the Aces.
All right, let's give another report. Lakers dance crew, Lynx and Boys fan.
Stay here.
Now Young.
Yo, watch it.
And fouled hard that time. And he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Well, Young runs into some overly aggressive defense, stays focused, and gets the shot off.
At the line for Las Vegas, Jackie Young. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
She misses the free throw.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
And the second free throw, good. Minnesota dominating the game. Outside Miles. Pass to McCowan. Williams. No good from outside. Now here's Young. And here is Gray. Defended by Coffee. Screened by Smith. 5 to shoot. That's in, coming up an assist from Jackie Young.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rising fire.
Here's McBride. Coffee outside. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Aces with the ball. 15-point game. Smith outside. Pass to Young. Back to Smith. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
Shooting one.
The Lynx making a switch here.
Vegas Aces, Melissa Smith, shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Here's Caldwell. There's a screen by McCowan. For three, Kayla McBride. Another miss for her. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Lloyd. Back to Smith. Now Talbot. The tray. No good. For the 7th time in 7 shots. She's still over. Out to the wing. And here's McBride. Screen by McCowan. 6 to shoot. To end the drought. Miles, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Young. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Talbot. Young. The Aces with another miss. Here's Coffee. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's Smith. Rejected by Tierra McCowan. Down low. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Lloyd with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Young. From 12 feet out. Yes, and it's Melissa Smith picking up the assist.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Oh, a great player in this league for a long time. Jewel Lloyd took home the 2023 scoring title.
Yeah, scoring almost 25 points per game. If you remember when Stewie left Seattle, Lloyd picked up the scoring load, proving she is more than capable of being a #1 option.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Outside Miles. Over Lloyd. Miles, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball, trailing by 10. Now here's Young. Parker Tyus up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Lloyd. Puts the move on. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, part of what makes Lloyd valuable, she can bail you out. Turn a bad possession into points.
Now Williams. Coffee outside. Now here's Miles. Left side Howard. for Smith. Howard gets the bucket.
They just refuse to go away and are slowly pulling back into this one.
Well, they've just got no quit in them. They know they can't cut that lead down all at once, so they just keep chipping away at it piece by piece.
Yeah, you got to play good defense and good offense.
Now here is Lloyd. She has 7. Launches a 3. Smith. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, things are going Smith's way offensively. She's playing with fire, finding chances to score.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McBride. The 3 from Natasha Howard. Buries it from three-point range.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Outside Lloyd. There's the 3. Again, Jewel Lloyd missing. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lynx ahead. They lead by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get ready for the big half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Williams has been such a difference maker here.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Outside Howard. Williams. Pass to Coffey. McBride outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by Smith. And here are the aces now. 11-point game. Young. Good, and the assist goes to Melissa Smith.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will. And you really can't double her because she's so good at passing the ball.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Miles. Right outside. Williams, covered by Smith. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
And the aces with possession. Down by 12. Now here's Parker Tice. Defended by Coffey. And here's Young. Pass to Talbot. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Lynx. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Coffey. And right on through for another basket. She's got 5 made on 5 for 9 shooting. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Young. Back to Parker Tyus. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Nia Coffey.
Well, it's a bit odd seeing Jewell Loyd out there not in a Storm uniform, you know?
Yeah, from going first overall in 2015 to 6 All-Star appearances, 2 titles. Loyd spent her first 10 seasons with the Storm, and no doubt she's still got plenty of fans in Seattle.
And she knocks down the first one. She's perfect from the line this time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's Williams. 19 points in the game. Miles left side. Pass to Howard. Williams. Shot from 12. Again, Minnesota.
Easy shot right there. Just what they need.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Timeout called the Aces. Left side. Inside. Here's Parker Tyus. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Howard the screen. Courtney Williams for 3. Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus. And the Aces with possession. A 12-point game. Gray outside. Pass to Smith. From outside the arc. Minnesota grabs the miss. McBride outside. Miles. Back to McBride. Now Howard. Courtney Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Smith. Pass to Gray. Talbot to the inside. Smith inside. McBride covering. Shot's good by Smith.
Nice move by Melissa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
Screen by Coffey. Here's McBride. On the wing, Courtney Williams. And down it goes. 2 points.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Gray outside. Back to Young. Pass to Talbot. Young. McBride covering. Shot clock at 5. Chelsea Gray for 3. Rebounded by Coffey. To the paint. Here's Howard. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
I just love the composure Howard plays with inside. She's so comfortable around the rim.
Now here's Young. Nice move. And gets the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
At the line for Las Vegas, Jackie Young. Shooting 1.
And here are the Lynx now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Williams. Coffee. Williams sets the screen. Now Miles. From deep. It's good from long range.
Well, normally you would expect Coffee to finish the play, but she smartly makes a pass to set up another shooter.
Outside Young. Stolen by Miles. Williams with it. Gray picks her up. Here's McBride. Another one falls for Minnesota.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Now here's Gray. Outside Young. Tries it from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Outside Miles. Pass to McBride. Howard. Courtney Williams for three. The shot misses. Now Gray. Parker Tyus. Guarded by Howard. Back to Gray. Cans it from downtown.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Now here's Miles.
She's got 10.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
Back to McBride. Coffee. 6 on the shot clock.
Pass to Miles.
Shoots the three. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Gray. She has 6. Young. McBride covering. Out to Gray. Takes the three. Minnesota grabs the miss. From the wing. They get it back. Here's Howard. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
A worker's mentality. Howard crashes the O-boards, looking for second chance points.
Now here's Young. 12 points for her. Pass to Talbot. Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Here's Miles. 13 points in this game. Outside Williams. Now here is McCowan. Guarded closely. Off target from outside.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Williams. 23 points in the game. And she's good on the 3 ball.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Outside Carter. Left side, Parker Tyus. That's in, coming off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Here's Caldwell. She has 6.
Back to Miles.
McCowan. Pass to Williams. Here's Miles. Covered by Lloyd. Another 3 for Minnesota.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Carter. She's got 8. Turner a screen. Back to Carter. Makes the three. Good on the triple.
Love watching Kennedy Carter come down and bury a three of her own. A terrific response to the opponent.
Pass to Williams.
Miles.
Covered by Lloyd.
Outside Miles.
Wing shot on the way. Can't get it to drop. She's made 4 and just missed her 4. Turner with the ball. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the basket by Lloyd.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Out to the left wing. The 3 ball. And the Lynx, another 3.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Lynx on top, they lead by 14. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's Las Vegas. They trail by 14. Pass to Lloyd. Now Carter fires from deep. Ooh, no luck on that one.
And here's Caldwell.
Now McBride. And here's Court Queen.
Now Caldwell.
5 on the clock.
McCowan, defended by Turner.
McCowan with the bucket.
Encouraging to see McCowan extend her range a bit. Forces her defender out, adds some spacing to the floor.
Pass to Turner. Outside Carter. Here's Turner. Back to Carter. Gray right side for 3. Drops in the tray.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
Now here's Court Queen. Pass to McBride. The 3. And the Lynx, another 3.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here is Lloyd. Now Carter. Lets it go from deep. And the aces, another 3.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Good on the 3-point shot.
With a smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here is Lloyd. Also Gray for 3.
McCowan with the rebound.
Right outside.
Pass to Caldwell.
Coffee outside. The floater. It's in and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts. This Aces squad struggling. Outside Carter. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nailed from 3-point land.
Wow, that was from way out there. But you really got to be aware of Lloyd's range. She's more than capable of connecting from outside.
Now here's Court Queen. Gray defending. Sent away. Here's Bell. Defended by Coffee. Drains the 3-pointer.
That's some assertive shooting from Lloyd in the corner. She knows that she's got to be able to hit that shot.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. For 3, Kayla McBride drills it from outside.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her. especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Now here's Gray. Back to Lloyd. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. McBride with the ball. Gray picks her up. Jewel Lloyd with the steal. Knocks it loose. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's on court queen.
The point mixing up inside. Remember, Gray is 5'11". That's great size for a point in this league.
And she makes the first. The Lynx making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Miles. Pass to Coffee. The 3 is up. Talbot pulls it in. Now here's Turner. Tight defense on her. The shot from the low post is good.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Williams inside. Coffee. Pass to Howard. Courtney Williams for 3. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Arcatius outside. Young, defended by Coffee. Here's Talbot. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Miles. Williams sets the screen. Outside Miles. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Pass to Gray. Now here's Young. Fires the 3. And the ace is another 3.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Turner. Young. Inside. Turner with the bucket.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And here's Coffee. Howard. Here's Miles. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
A quality passer at her position. Howard enjoys finding her teammates in their spots.
Outside Young. Now here's Gray.
He's covered by Miles.
And the shot is good.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here are the Lynx now. Williams with it.
Outside Miles.
Over Gray.
Miles, no good.
The ace is trailing. Pass to Talbot. Back to Young. Over Howard. Misses the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake.
Outside Miles.
Left Coffee. Back to Howard. Courtney Williams for three. And the Lynx, another three.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness. Leads to the bucket.
Timeout called the Aces.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Make some noise.
And here's Young. Screen by Smith. Fires from deep. Minnesota grabs the miss.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Miles.
Howard the screen. For three, Kayla McBride. Melissa Smith grabs the miss. Arcatius outside. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for Las Vegas, Cheyenne Arcatius. Shooting one.
The Lynx with the lead. Outside, Williams. Coffee outside. Pass to Miles. Now Williams. Miles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Coffee. The three. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray.
The clock's their worst enemy now.
Yeah, they need to work very quickly.
Now here's Young. Here's Talbot. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Now Williams. And she banks in the layup.
Big in big moments. Williams' combination of handles and shooting ability make her a tremendous option for late games.
Timeout called the Aces.
All right, listen to the out on board. Your Lakers dance crew.
Pass to Talbot. Gray connects. What a beautiful shot to bring them within three.
Big bucket in a big situation. These kinds of plays come second nature to Gray.
Out to Miles.
And stolen by Gray.
It's still within reach,
But their offense needs to be just about perfect from here on out.
and three's better than two. Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had nice.
And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet. And this is how you defend. Glad we got to see the replay of that block once again.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. Some very important free throws there.
Here's Young. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
What a great option late in games. When you talk about Gray, she can hit them deep, pass, break you down off the dribble. Good luck guarding her.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Lynx. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
3-pointer Jackie Young buries it from outside.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Lynx. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time, and she really wanted that one. This would tie it. Oh, couldn't beat the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Lynx, pulling it out for the W. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride in. They battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.